YouTube, what's going on? It's professional Madden player T Davis, and welcome to another free mini scheme here on the YouTube channel. We're breaking down 32 NFL team playbooks, going over the 5 best money plays in each playbook. I think you guys are going to really enjoy today's video. It's going to help you guys improve a lot when it comes to getting better at competitive Madden. Make sure you guys subscribe here to the channel on YouTube for the best pro player tips, gameplays, ebooks, and much more. Check out my coaching sessions down below as well. We have 30-minute and 60-minute sessions if you want to improve as a Madden player. I also have a defensive ebook available, my multiple playbook defensive ebook. We have 80 minutes worth of run scheme, defensive scheme, how to build a scheme in general. We have some great blitzes in the ebook as well, so definitely check that stuff out. I stream on Twitch as well. You can check out all my social medias, all my links in the description below. Definitely check all that stuff out in the links in the description below. That's it for the intro, guys. Let's get into today's video. YouTube, what's going on? Today we're in the New England Patriots offensive playbook, going over the 5 best money plays in the entire playbook. And as we know, Patriots playbook really primarily a passing playbook, has some of the best shotguns formations year in and year out. Super effective here in Madden 21. We're going to break down split close pats first. One of the best formations in the game year in and year out. Split close, always very effective. Couple good plays in your PAY shot. I've broken this play down a lot on my channel, so if you want more of a breakdown on that, check out my channel. I have a bunch of videos on this PAY shot. Also has PA slide, X drag, trail, which is the play we're going to break down. The power O is good. Halfback wheel, mesh. It has a slip screen, which are effective in Madden 21. Wide receiver corners, Z spot. So there's a lot of great plays. We're going to go ahead and break down X drag, trail. I'm going to go ahead and do it versus random defenses because the play is so good. It doesn't matter what the coverages that we run. A lot of different ways we can do this. I like to run it kind of stock. I probably just will block triangle, get that angle out of the way, give us some open space to work with. You see these post routes are just so effective. Obviously, Patriots have pretty lackluster tight end group. You want a great tight end, maybe even sub a receiver there if you can. Get some speed out on the field. This time we're going to go ahead and wait. Post is going to get open, wide open to the sidelines like that. We're able to get in there down to the 2-yard line. So it can beat man and zone, like I said, because it's going to get behind the zone. Sometimes you'll be able to check down to this drag as well. And if it's man, a lot of these routes will beat man-to-man coverage. You see there, this time we check it down to the drag, get an easy 5 to 7 yards. Because the wheel's there to bring out the zones. So you see R1 there is out there to bring out the zones. So we're able to check down to this drag. And then if it's a blitz, of course, you can hit R1 out of the flats as well. One other quick setup I like to do is streak square and motion over this tight end like this. And then I'll probably block, or I'll probably drag circle like that. So you have this. I hiked it a little too late. But sometimes you can throw that quick corner out like that on the cut. Or sometimes he'll get behind any hard flats that you can pass lead down the field. So that's another setup I like to do as well. I'll go ahead and run that one more time. So you see it looks like this. We'll go ahead and hike it about here. Now we have a flood concept going to that left side. I'm able to throw it down there to the drag. We got his we threw, but it's a little flood concept. So 2 different ways you can run this play to stretch both sides of the field. Next play, one of the best plays in the game last few years as well, is the play posts out of gun ace slot offset. And this formation really good as well. They have the power O, PA bubble. They have PA post shot. Of course, inside zone. Levels Y sail, which is really good versus zone. We got the slip screen. We have the trap. 0-1 traps are really effective in Madden 21. Trying to double in is good, and buck sweep isn't a bad run as well. Play we want to break down, of course, is posts. Love this play in the game. We can run this versus random defense. I want to move back a little bit here, just to give ourselves a little bit more room to work with. But this play posts, absolute money here in Madden 21. You can run it stock. Honestly, really, you can do whatever you want with it. We'll go ahead and hike it. Angle routes, got corner routes. As you see there, the corner route gets wide open to the sidelines. Has some of the best routes you can look for in Madden. It attacks that left side of the field. Go ahead and hike it here. This time, looks like we can check down to the angle route as we take a sack, but the angle route was about to be wide open. We'll go ahead and run the stock, then I'll kind of go over another setup that I like to do. This time, again, angle route to the backfield, James White. Or is that Sony Michel? Yes, it is. So we convert that. Let's go ahead and run. Now we have the corner route, sharp cutting corner route, beats man-to-man coverage right there. N'Keal Harry, too, not known as a great elite route runner that can beat man-to-man coverage. If I seen it look like this, I'm audibling down to inside zone every time, though. Inside zone, very, very good out of this formation, like really good, especially mixed in with the 0-1 trap. One more time with this setup here. Looks like we're going to hit that corner route as he passes the zones, gets to the sidelines, feet down, possession catch, nice little conversion. Now, one other setup you can do is start to utilize motion. You can motion this corner route over to the right side, turn him into a post route over the middle of the field. Really going to stretch the defense, especially stress them over the middle. This time we had a wheel route. We check it down to that. So like I said, use a little bit of motion to turn this corner route into a post route. Really keep the defense off balance. See if we can hit it in there this time across the middle of the field. It's kind of a tight window, but we get it in there. So a lot of different ways you can run this play. Some of the best routes in the game. Let's jump into the next play. All right, next play we're going to look at is out of the gun Y off trips Pats formation, one of the better formations in the game. I know if you guys have seen pro player D Croft play in some tournaments, he runs this formation really well. A lot of different things you can do out of it. Has a lot of good plays. The play we're going to break down though is Pats Y out here. We're going to have the defense in any random play. Now, a lot of different things you can do out of this play. It's really good just stock, and I'm going to go ahead and run it just like that for you guys to start it off here. We have either one of the post routes over the middle of the field that we can throw to. If it's zone, we have that little wheel out route combo here to the right side that we can throw. This time we're just going to check it down to the little tight end out route, so you can just kind of flood the zones that way as well. Like I said, versus man, you have the posts over the middle. See if we can get one here. We're running out of time. Also has that running back option route. That's pretty good too. That can beat man, sits down versus zone. This time it's man, so we throw it into the option route. Once it gets to the sidelines, we turn that into a huge play. So like I said, stock, it's really effective. Now, some adjustments I like to make specifically is something like this, where I drag the tight end, streak R1, and slant circle. So we're going to have high-low reads here all across the field. This time we're going to wait. That post absolute money versus zone gets to the sidelines. Threw it a little bit too soon, but it still got wide open to Demir Bird. One more time with that setup. Just like this. This time looks like we're going to have the tight end once he clears that zone defender for a couple yard gain. So that's different. Like you're looking for like a high-low here with the slant drag combo to the right side. And then of course we have that great post coming from the left side. But this time we should be able to hit the slant. Wait. Throw it in there. Oh, we were about to get it to the sidelines, but we got sacked. So that's a really good combo. Another combo I like to do is start to utilize more motion. So I would start to motion Edelman over. And I would do something like this, where we have the drag and the post coming from the same side. So we're flooding this right side. And I'll just throw it in there to the drag for a nice little gain. So that's something I would do as well. Utilizing motion is very important out of this play call. And that's multiple different ways to set this up. Let's jump into the next play. Alright guys, next play I want to break down is PA slot corner. Been a staple of this trips tight end offense in the Patriots playbook for years. Super effective because it has posts, corner routes all over the field. You can utilize motion. You can do a lot of different things with it. If you want to go ahead and quick hike it, you can. Just run it like this. What do we have? We have the drag. Might have the tight end corner behind it. Get an easy 8 yards right there. So you can run it stock. I don't recommend that, but you definitely can if you're more of a basic, simple player. One thing I like to do if you want to run it more stock is streak square to the outside like that and then drag my tight end. So we have a flood going to the left side, but we also have a high-low with the tight end and the triangle route coming across the middle. So that's one thing I like to do. Wait, hit, corner route, boom, sideline. You see that flood concept paying off to get to the sidelines behind the zone coverage. Same setup again here. This time, we can check it down to our drag. So they played back a little bit on the corner route watching it. We're just going to check down to our drag every time. You want to be patient, and you want to be efficient within your offense. One more time here, just like that. This time, let's try to throw it in there to the post. We do. So we get that high-low read. They bite on the drag. We hit the post. Another thing you can do here is utilize motion that I like to always do. Same thing. We keep that flood concept to the left side. But this time, we have a little high-low to the right side with the wheel corner route going to that side. So if they're playing back a little bit, if that like that, it's man coverage. We threw that way too late though. But sometimes if it's an elite route runner, he will beat that man-to-man coverage like that. One more time here, same thing. Flood concept left side, right side, high-low read. Let's go ahead and see what we have. Right there, we got the corner route to the sidelines for a big play. So that flood concept to the left side is absolute money. I'm trying to get that one to the right side here. See if we can get it this time. Looking for one of these routes. This time they're playing back. They're playing up on the wheel. We throw it in there to the corner route. So that's exactly what I wanted. This play, absolute money. Let's jump into the fifth and final play of the scheme. All right, guys. Final play of the money scheme is Pat Sale. And I know I've broken this play down a bunch on my channel, but it's just so good. It's hard not to. We're going to run it versus random plays. And you can just run it stock. I like to just wheel route my running back like this. We're going to have a high-low here to the right side man coverage. We should have that C route to Bird. Oh, we got hit as we threw. But that C route is absolute money. Of course, the Patriots don't have the best receivers, so they're not really going to get that separation that you look for. This time they play back. We just check it down to the halfback, to the tight end flat, And those tight end flats, absolute money. They get at least about 5 to 8 yards this year. Super effective. This time man coverage again. We're gonna throw it in there to the post quickly. That post. And it's N'Keal Harry. He's not a world beater, but he's gonna get open because that post is so good. This time they're playing back a little bit more. Threw that a little bit too late to the flat. But you're really reading that right side. And if you see initially that it's man, you wait for the C route. If you see it zone, you're just kind of checking it down or hitting the C route. This time it's man. And Bird is just not getting open on that C route. Like I said, if you have an elite route runner on that C route, as you guys have seen on my channel, I've broken this play down a bunch. That elite route runner there in that spot will get open. This time post versus zone over the middle gets open. They're gonna have to really start to use that. If another thing you can do also is just do something like this. That drag slant combo. Motion this guy the slant out. Now we have a high-low here. I'm gonna hit that slant quickly. It's the slant or the post, depending on what they use or depending on what they guard. So 2 different ways you can set this up. The 2 different setups that I like. This time it's man-to-man coverage. We're gonna have our choice. This time we're gonna take the post for a big play over the middle. So that's been the 5 money plays out of this New England Patriots offensive playbook. One of the best playbooks in the game year in and year out. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate all you guys' support, man. Until next time, I'm out.